You came to Thailand on a 60-day tourist visa or visa exempt stamp and you are not ready to leave, right? I got you, I had the same feeling, and in this video I will show you how to extend your stay in Thailand for another 30 days. I've done it myself 3 times already, and I will walk you through the process, like what documents you need, where you need to go, how much it costs, and how not to waste hours at the immigration office. My name is Marat and I've been living in Thailand for 1 year already in Bangkok. Well, the process is simple. You need to go to the immigration office, you need to submit your documents, and you need to pay 1900 baht fee, and the same day you will get 30 more days added to your stay in Thailand. Immigration offices, they can be found easily on Google Maps, like in any province, Bangkok, Chiang Mai, Phuket, like doesn't matter, even on the islands, Koh Phangan, Koh Samui, etc. As for documents, you need to bring 5 of them. So first is your passport, second is the copy of the main page and the page with your latest Thai entry stamp. Copies can be made, by the way, easily at the immigration office, usually 3 to 4 baht per page. Third document is a photo, like on passport. Photos can be also made in immigration offices, 100 to 120 baht per 4 or 6 photos. So you can use those photos like again at your next extensions. Number 4 is TM7 form. This is basically like application which you fill out to extend your stay in Thailand. And in this form, your photo will be attached. If you want to see an example of TM7 form, I've attached it in the video description. And 5th document is TM30 form. It is basically a report from your landlord or from your hotel about the address where you live in Thailand. You can learn more about this TM30 form in my article in the video description. And the fee must be paid in cash, like 1900 baht. If you live in a non-tourist province, the whole process can take not so long, like 30 minutes to 1 hour. But if you live in a tourist province, especially during high season, be ready to spend like 2 to 3 hours, sometimes even 4. So my tip, if you want to do it like fast, like come before 9 a.m. so you can do the whole process before noon, because at noon all the immigration offices have lunch break for 1 hour. So one time, yes, I came like around 10 a.m. I waited 2 hours. There was one dude in front of me and it was lunch break. So I had to wait another 1 hour, and then like in the next 10 minutes I received my documents I needed. And now I want to show you how to save time and spend only 5 minutes at the immigration office instead of several hours. On November 8, 2022, Thailand introduced online application system for extending both visa exempt stamps and 60-day tourist visas. As for pros, you definitely save time in this case, and I've done it myself. And second, that you don't need to provide TM30 form, because some tourists, they stay in Airbnbs and hosts usually don't provide TM30 in this case. As for cons, you still have to go at the immigration to receive this extension stamp in your passport, but the difference is you come at specific date and time slot, so no waiting in line. And second con is price, so it costs more. It costs 2,400 baht instead of 1,900, but so like 500 more. But honestly, in my opinion, it saves from 1 to 3 hours and it costs like 500 baht. So for me, it's a good deal. Now let me show you how to fill the application. It is easy, but there are some tricky moments that you need to know. So we open thaiextension.vfsevisa.com, and on this website we can submit our application to extend our stay in Thailand. So the first step is we press apply now, and here we need to register. I already did it, so I'm not gonna show you how to do it. The process is straightforward. So as you can see, there are 7 steps, and okay, let's go and complete each one by one. So current visa category, visa exemption or tourist 60 days, you need to choose which one is applicable to you. And this is the first tricky field, current visa subcategory. As you can see, there are no 60 days. So before, Thailand used to give non-exemption stamps and visas for 30 days. And then, I mean, if you read the news, there are it prolonged the stay to 60 days. So this is my theory, that they just didn't update this website. And I chose for 30 days. I've prolonged my stay 3 times, and every time it worked. So if you have visa exempt stamp, choose for 30 days. Also, if you have a tourist visa, choose for 30 days. I don't think it's so important. New visa category, tourism. Oh, by the way, important stuff. So when you extend your stay and you do it, like you go to the immigration and you apply the documents by yourself, not online like this. You can do it the next day you arrive to Thailand. But if you want to do it online via this service VFS Global, you need to do it after 30 days of your stay in Thailand. So you cannot do it right away. You need to wait 30 days and then apply for your extension. Service type, another tricky thing. Basically, right now it doesn't affect anything. So before, like earlier, there were different services and the cost of them was different. Right now they all cost 500 baht. Remember those 500 extra baht that you pay for this service. So it doesn't affect anything, only time slots. So there are like different time slots for express, regular and super urgent. I usually choose express, but if, for example, it's urgent for you and you see that there are no available slots, you can go back from your steps to step number 1, eligibility criteria, and choose another service type and see if you have like available slots. So I don't know why they didn't fix it. Probably like they didn't pay, I don't know, they developers or something like this, or they just don't care. But yeah, this thing I think should be fixed. Applying location. As you can see, here are locations and provinces where you can apply online, not everywhere. Like Bangkok, Chiang Mai, Pattaya, Koh Phangan, Koh Samui, Nonthaburi, Pathum Thani, Phuket and Samut Prakan. So I live in Bangkok, I choose Bangkok. So stamping location, I actually don't know what is this. I just chose Bangkok because I fly to Bangkok, but this doesn't make any sense because you cannot fly to Koh Phangan, there are no airports. Koh Samui can, Chiang Mai can, Pattaya as well, doesn't have airports. So this is also like useless field, but I just chose like the same location like where I apply, Bangkok. Here is another thing that is a little bit like weird. Passport cover page. Like, in your opinion, what is this? So this is basically not even like the main page of your passport. This is like the front page where the name of your country and sometimes flag, etc, etc. So this is kind of unusual, but yes, you have to upload the cover of your passport page. And entry stamp, it's another tricky moment because I uploaded only one page. I mean, you have stamp on one page in your passport, correct? Correct. And it was a mistake. You need to upload like 2 pages of your passport to show the entry stamp, because they texted me that like unfortunately this is incomplete document that needs to be uploaded, blah 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 blah. Please provide whole 2 pages of entry stamp. I mean, I didn't pay twice, I just lost some time, but if you are in a rush, this could affect like your plans. So just provide 2 pages of your stamp. And also like additional documents. So as you can see, there is no red star, so it's not obligatory, but in this case, like why do you keep this field, right? So basically you can skip it. like don't upload any additional documents. So on this step number 3, we just fill in our passport data. So unfortunately it cannot scan our data, so we need to upload it by ourselves. Blah blah blah, where passport, like where it's issued, date of expiry, and so on. Next step, we need to upload our travel details, like how did you arrive to Thailand, by airplane or a car. So maybe you did your visa run. In this case, you can choose car. I did it and it was no problem. By the way, if you came to Don Muang airport, you will not be able to find Don Muang. So Don Muang is actually Bangkok International Airport and Suvarnabhumi is Suvarnabhumi. Arrival departure card TM6 is not mandatory. It actually was replaced with TDAC, like Thailand Digital Arrival Card, but as you can see, this is not mandatory, so just skip it. Extension in days, you'll probably want to do it like for 60 or 90 days, but no, it doesn't work. So, and the reason for extension, always tourism, because you are a tourist. Next is your accommodation details in Thailand. And this is another moment you need to pay attention about the district. So in Thailand, some districts written differently. In some sources, for example, my district written starting from W, like W Wat Hana, but it's at some sources through V Wat Hana. Sometimes instead of D it is T Wat Hana. So you just need to find and check it on Google Maps. Oh, by the way, if you are in Pattaya, so your province is Chonburi. If you in Samui Phangan, your province is Suratani. If you live in Hua Hin, your province is, I forgot, but you can check on Google Maps. And this is another thing, like a reference person's full number and the phone number. Like, what is this? So I just decided to insert my real estate agent, like the girl who helped me to find my apartment. I just input her name here, her phone number, and if I'm not wrong, nobody called her, so like nobody cares about this. So as you remember, I chose Express, and in October I have, so today is 3rd of October, and so tomorrow Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, weekend, but Monday, Tuesday, no variations. And for example, if you need to extend your stay like until the 7th of October and it is like empty, you need to go back to eligibility criteria and try urgent and like which one, standard, something like this. But for me, for example, 8 is okay. I just choose 8 and then I select time. So as you can see, from 9 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. So you just choose like any spot and save and continue. So you just need to review. As you can see, here is the price total. I accept, I confirm. So here you input your card number, you pay, and then within several minutes you receive that your application was submitted. They received it. And so for example, I uploaded this document on like 10 of January or something like this. The next morning they already sent me like that my application was approved and I can come. If something is wrong, they will send you a message like you need to submit another document or like remove this, add this, etc. And they send you like 5 documents like TM7, receipt, appointment letter, STM2 form. You don't need to read them, you just need to print them all. Remember, in the immigration office there is such a service, and just come at your time. Actually, in my situation, I was late for like 10 to 15 minutes, but they still like accepted me and they just did it in 5 minutes. And another important moment for those who applies their documents in Bangkok. If you do this online, you need to go to the main immigration office, Immigration Division 1. But if you apply your documents offline, you need to go to this immigration office, which is it was Laxi, one sec. Yeah, it's called like IT Square Laxi Station. You see, it's on the red link to the Don Muang airport. So as you can see, extending your stay in Thailand is not difficult, but you can do it only once during your stay. After that, after these 90 days, you need to, if you want to stay longer, you need to do a visa run. This is like a process where you go to a nearest country and come back. But like at some point you will need to do it via company, by bus, and it's time consuming and not comfortable. That's why I got myself a DTV visa. It's like a really convenient visa for 5 years, and in the next video I will answer all the frequently asked questions about this visa, like percentage of denial, where to apply, etc, etc. Also, I've been living in Thailand for almost a year now, and I shared a lot of my experience on my website maratnomad.com, so you can go there, read articles and find useful information based on personal experience. I will also post videos on this channel, like how to get Thai driving license, how to pay as a local via Thai QR with no bank account, etc, etc. So if you are interested, you can follow this channel, add me on my IG maratnomad, and I will see you in the next video. By the way, if you extend your stay in a different province, not in Bangkok, please share your experience, like how long did it take for you if you applied documents like at the immigration, not online. So see you.